have a show.
Hey, what's up, peeps? My name is Lachlan Monroe. You're watching Vinny and Skip on the Best Damn Movie Show on YouTube.com.
Yeah, you know what time it is. Yeah, it's that time again. It's Vinny and Skip on the Best Damn Movie Show.
Oh my God. Oh.
Is that
how you just introduced the show? Oh. You think The Price is Right? Either The Price is Right or what other game show is that? What game
Bob, I'll take 200, please.
Bob Barker. Oh man, we're not on a game show. We are on the Best Damn Movie Show.
You're right. We are on the Best Damn Movie Show for April 2nd, 2015. Yesterday was April Fool's Day. Did you play any tricks on anybody?
Well, I did kind of play a trick on my friends. I said I was mad at something, and I just made it seem like I was mad, and then I told them, I said, oh, no, I'm not really mad. I can't be mad at you guys.
I told my mom I was pregnant yesterday.
Well, with that right there, I can understand.
She didn't believe me. She said, you sure it's not Veronica?
Yeah, you don't want her to be pregnant. She's already got one kid.
I don't need it right now.
No, you don't need that in your life.
Well, just not right now. You know, kids come later. I'm still having my fun time.
You're still young enough to enjoy life.
Well, this week was a packed week of movies. I started my week off with Home, starring Jim Parsons, Rihanna, and Jennifer Lopez. And then on Monday, we went to go see the new Ryan Reynolds movie, The Women in Gold. Also, we ended it last night with our Fast 7.
Fast and the Furious 7, that's right. There's 7 of those, just in case you're like, how the heck did they make 7 of them? Yep,
Can you imagine being a person as young as I am, going to see all 7 in the theater?
Yeah, I know some people do it. They like those binge watching type thing, marathons, where they go see all those movies. Like I think Marvel's Avengers is going to be doing one.
Yeah, they're doing 9 movies in 2 days.
And then I think that they do an Insurgent one for Divergent and Insurgent.
Yeah, but it's only 2, so it's not that bad.
Yeah, it's not as bad. 7 and 10, that's quite a bit.
And what else did you saw some other ones this week, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, I saw the Salvation, The Clouds of Sils Maria. Salvation stars Mads Mikkelsen. Clouds of Sils Maria stars Chloe Grace Moretz, Kristen Stewart, and Juliette Binoche, plus What We Do in the Shadows. Oh, hilarious.
Well, I'm looking to hear some of these reviews you have for us. Let's get into it. Let's talk about Home. Like I said, Home stars Jim Parsons, and you might know him from a little show
called The Big Bang Theory.
Also, Jennifer Lopez plays the mother. She is not in this too much. She's probably in between 10 to 15 minutes, so she has a really small part. And then the girl that's in it is played by Rihanna, the singer. I tell you what, I know you're probably going to think I'm crazy, and I know I was me and Veronica and Ethan that went to go see this, and I got to tell you, I did not like this movie. And I'll tell you why. I'll give you a quick rundown. First off, it reminded me of my niece too much, because my niece, she does different she talks different a little bit, and she's off on some words, so it reminded me of her a lot. Plus, I didn't like the moral that they were going, and I know a lot of people say it's a kids movie, kids aren't gonna, but you know what, kids pick up easy on things. I didn't like the fact that everything was missaid, like, can I come to the out now? Like, it didn't make no sense to me. Another part, the aliens were serving bolts and motor oil as snacks for the guests to come over. I just thought it was a little silly, too silly for me. And we had this conversation yesterday online about what's your favorite animated movie so far, and you said Paddington, Home, and the new SpongeBob SquarePants movie. And I thought SpongeBob SquarePants was better than both of them. I know Nick said he liked Home better. I like
Paddington better.
So we all have our own opinion. I just thought Home was a little too goofy for me. Usually I like children's movies, but I just thought this was too goofy for me. It was just way out there. I like Jim Parsons. I like Rihanna in it. I just thought the humor was dumb. And I have to give it a 2 out of 10. I really didn't like it.
It's too bad. I wanted to see Home. I kept on missing it because we had screenings and I had to do my other job on Saturdays, so I couldn't miss the screenings, but I really want to see Home.
Well, you can still see it. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, no, right.
Well, Skip, tell us about Woman in Gold.
I'll tell you what, Woman in Gold stars Ryan Reynolds, Helen Mirren, and Daniel Bruhl. Ryan Reynolds is this lawyer. He gets the work for this firm, and a friend of a friend refers him to Helen Mirren because she wants to see about trying to get some art back that was stolen from her relatives in the 1920s and 30s and 40s by the Nazis. And so we have this whole movie that goes back and forth between modern day Los Angeles and Vienna and the 1940s and 30s Vienna. And there's a really great transition back and forth in this movie. But one of the things that makes it really interesting is the film stock. They use a different film stock to show the 1940s period, so it looks like it's older, more darker, more like worn out. So the colors are more worn out, and then the modern day is a different film stock to show we're in the future, we're in the present day. And it's a true story about this Woman in Gold, this painting that this girl named Maria, which is the sister of Helen Mirren's character, she painted this great. She didn't paint it. She was the recipient of being painted by a very famous painter during the time of the early 1920s and 30s and 50s. And I can't think of the name of the painter right now. But a lot of the movie takes place in courts because there's a major lawsuit involving the getting back of the paintings and who do the paintings belong to and whose will should you use to trust, if you trust this person's will or whatever. But the acting is what makes the movie, the story, the script. Ryan Reynolds, probably the best performance I've ever seen Ryan Reynolds in any movie I've ever seen him. Of course, Dame Helen Mirren, Oscar winner for The Queen, and she should have probably won another Oscar since then, but she's fantastic. And Daniel Bruhl, another guy who's been nominated for an Oscar for Rush. Guy is a very good actor, and he's one of those guys to look forward to in the future. I give Woman in Gold a big see it.
And I gave Woman in Gold a big left theater.
Yeah, you left. You weren't feeling good. You were kind of sick, so under the weather, so you kind of got out of there, and you missed the movie. That was a really, really good movie.
You know, another thing too was, I know it was an artsy-fartsy movie, and I'm not a big fan of artsy-fartsy, and I know you say open up your mind horizon to different films. Mm-hmm. I will, and I do. But there are certain pieces that I don't like. I know, what was that movie I always bring up with the painter?
The painter.
The movie about the painter.
Painter.
It just came out. It was an Oscar-nominated movie.
Mr. Turner.
See, you like a lot of dialogue. I don't like I don't like one-shot films where you're in the room for a good 25, 30 minutes of the same shot, talking and talking. I don't like that. I like different transitions, different shots, different scenery. I like fast-paced. And, I know Women in Gold was a fast-paced movie. I just don't like artsy-fartsy movies. So I gave it 30 minutes, and I wasn't feeling good, so I left.
No, I mean, yeah, if you weren't feeling good, you gave it a chance and you didn't like it, then that's fine. I mean, I think you missed out. I think it was a very good movie. It's probably one of the best courtroom kind of courtroom dramas that I've ever watched.
I know you're saying that this one and Danny Collins are on your...
Yeah, I mean, on my short list, I've probably seen 3 movies this week that probably are in my top 5 of best movies I've seen all year so far. Of course, we're only in April. So
we got a long way to go.
We still have a couple more months to go till the midway point of the year, and we got a long way to go before the end of the year. So usually the movies that make my top 5 or 10 halfway through the year very rarely are on my list by the end of the year.
You know what, dude? We forgot to talk about Spy.
Yeah. So, what do you think about Spy?
Well, we'll get to Spy, and we'll show our montage when we come back here on the Best Damn Movie Show on YouTube.com.